How are you? So, welcome back to Kate's Regretless Life. All right, let's jump on into today's topic reading. This is going to be for the 30th of August. All right, so happy birthday to everybody out there. It is my birthday today, and I want to look at what's coming up next. Let's just do a forward movement type of reading. So, what's coming up next? We've got the Six of Cups. You guys, it's starting to look like a love read really fast. Six of Cups in the upright, returning soulmate. High Priestess in the reverse, kind of like you knew this was coming. Knight of Coins in the upright, it was coming, but it was coming in slow. And Knight of Cups in the upright. Okay, so hold on. This is for those of you that are in the mood for either beautiful, deep friendships, new, new, really lovely connections with another human being. This looks like it's on the upcoming horizon. Um, and we're gonna ask how to call that in, okay? But with the High Priestess in the reverse, this is almost like a lot of you have known that it was on its way. A lot of you has been after some difficult times because you notice this is like a psychic. This is the High Priestess is always very sensual and very tapped into the flow of the universe. But it says darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. There have been perhaps you and another person have gone through a dark night of the soul. And through that loneliness, through that pain, through that any difficult thing that you've been wading through, there was always this somehow deep understanding that both of you were going to wind up riding those ponies again to meet up somewhere. This knight is riding a unicorn, okay? Slow moving though, Knight of Coins. And then this one is riding a seahorse, which seahorses mate for life. So we have a very big, I do feel like this is a love read. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I know you're like, Kate and your love reads. um, Somebody wrote the nicest comment though. They go, you know what, Kate? Everything is love though, isn't it? That's why you get the love reads. And I was like, oh, I love that. All right. So tell me about the Six of Cups. Who is the Six of Cups? My doggy is rolling around in the bed over there. Your Six of Cups is your twin flame that you've been in separation with. Two of Cups in the reverse. Um, your returning soulmate is your twin flame that you've been in separation with. How do you like that for like blending categories, right? Soulmate, twin flame. Yes. I look at this as like a past life connection. Tell me more. Tell me more about the return then. Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Lots of loneliness for both individuals. Lots of feeling out in the cold. Has been a very difficult separation for both individuals. Tell me more. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Tons of conflict about what should I do? What should I do? How do I handle this? What do I do? Well, I don't do anything until I get really balanced and feel really successful. And then I can come in and I can make that confident choice with the lover's card to choose my lover. I don't feel like it was a question mark between lovers. I feel like it was a question mark of confidence. Can I work on things? Can I be a part of this? What will it take to make this successful? King of Swords in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the upright. Somebody has been very silent and been working on themselves to finally find that courage to ride toward what it is that they want authentically. This is a situation where if somebody needed to go work on themselves first before they could confidently choose a lover, and it's like they figured out that they really want this and then still had to do some work before they could come forward. A lot of this work has been done in silence. A lot of this work has been done in silence. Why? Why? With that King of Swords in the reverse. A lot of this work has been done in silence. Why? Ooh, in silence because We have a 10 of Wands in the reverse, a Princess of Cups in the reverse. Somebody was really, really struggling with, they couldn't give a love offer and they couldn't give an apology, not when they really kind of had to let go of old wounds, old scars. They needed to heal and they needed to be able to open up. This person has been like a vault. This person has been silent because they've been needing to heal themselves from maybe very old wounds. That 10 of Wands, very old wounds. And they had to get to the bottom of why are they like this? Why do they hold back? This somebody did some serious deep delving into themselves is what this looks like to me. Okay, so tell me now about the High Priestess. Why does she show up like she's known all along? Why do we see the High Priestess sitting here and knowing? Actually, let's go with this deck instead. High Priestess in the reverse. Wow. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, because there was an understanding that everything just became stagnant. I feel like this was a situation where there was an awareness that, God, nothing's working out, nothing's moving forward, nothing is changing because there's something going on that is invisible. Because this is the invisible things that are happening. And this is the Eight of Swords in the upright. Yeah, so much stuck energy, mourning, stuck in mourning. And so that's why there was an awareness that there's no way this kind of mourning continues on for so long unless there is still like something is percolating under the surface. We have a 10 of coins in the reverse, mourning a big loss, but the inability for something to get back on track. And someone has been aware that there has been a blockage. It's almost like, and I hate to say it this way because it's going to sound so rude, but it's almost like the High Priestess has known that someone messed this up really badly, and there's no way that they weren't feeling it. Maybe the High Priestess has felt someone else's energy of feeling stuck in their frustration and feeling them experiencing this great loss and feeling them being unable to move forward. And it's like the High Priestess has been tapped into that for a long time. So for some of you, so funny, we have the Moon card in the upright. Again, the Moon card, but this time you notice how these two twins, these twin like little cheetahs are here. It's almost like the High Priestess has known all along that, look, I can feel that you're stuck because I can feel that your energy is like almost making me stuck. We have a Knight of Swords here. There's no forward movement. No forward movement until we address this missed opportunity. And the thing is, it's not a missed opportunity because it still isn't over. It feels like the High Priestess has felt the the other individual's energy for a long time, knowing that, look, you can act like it's over, but it ain't over because I feel it all the time and I know it's not my energy I'm feeling. Tell me about the Knight of Coins. Tell me, 7 of Wands in the reverse, somebody getting themselves out of the jail cell. I kind of feel right now like whoever this is for, it'll make sense because the High Priestess has known all of this all along. Wow. Somebody's getting themselves out of this defensive energy, out of this jail cell, and they're actually taking back their confidence. They're finding their stability. They're finding their truer sense of worth. They're finding their vibrancy. They're finding their real energy to become a king, not just a knight. They've been on a journey to become a king. And it's almost like the High Priestess has seen this individual for a long time in their mind's eye and say, I saw such beautiful traits in you. You have to become that person, hopefully, if you choose to do that. You could become that person if you would choose that for yourself. And whatever you're going to do is up to you, certainly, but it feels like your journey is not complete yet because I can see what your worth and value is. It's an interesting thing because this is so tempered with some awareness that something hasn't really ended, because instead it's been this big process that somebody had to go down. They had to go through this big process. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is also great because whoever is represented by the High Priestess is also saying, and I release you fully to go do what you need to. I believe that you're a better person than what maybe you have been able to display, and I believe you'll find yourself, but you'll find yourself by me just releasing all of it. So the other individual set themselves out of jail as well. I'm not going to hold back on anything that is a part of my life and my universe. Um, so the High Priestess is releasing also, which is very interesting. It's like maybe both people have been able to let go of things that were keeping them stuck. Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Imagine that coming back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Death card in the reverse because something was never over. Never over. Somebody wasn't ready to allow someone to pull back the curtain to see all the skeletons in their closet. But so it was just like a big delay. It's like I always feel like this card is showing us like the stage of a play. And I feel like we got to this moment where we got all the way up to that, the climax of the play. And then it's like, and tune in next week to see the rest of this. And it's like, wait, what? Or like if you were listening to one of those old time radio shows where, they bring you to the cliffhanger and then you have to tune in later. That's what this looks like. Like we're ready now to tune in later because this has been a long time coming. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. This is really being authentically powerful. Feeling really good about oneself, feeling really, and now we have the feminine here in the Six of Wands and the Chariot. Tons of forward growth, tons of emotional forward growth. This is amazing. With this, there is one other interpretation here, which is, and I say this because of the Chariot, this might also represent someone who knew all along that their soulmate was out there, that they'd been in separation with a twin flame, but it was a twin flame they hadn't even met yet. And there's been a longing and a loneliness for a particular person that someone hadn't met. Maybe both of you had been with the wrong people, not even knowing each other yet, but you'd been with the wrong people for all this time. And yet there was this subtle underlying knowing that there is something else out there for me. And I haven't missed my opportunity because I haven't really even come across it yet. But first, both individuals maybe have needed to do a ton of healing before they could have found each other and been in a healthy relationship. And I say this also because we have the two knights. If that represented both individuals on separate journeys, yet both of them needing to like release themselves from any fears, any worries, any obstacles of how they felt about themselves, so they could reach a state of like, I'm ready to receive an amazing partner, and someone is ready to be like, they feel confident enough that let me put it this way. One person felt like they couldn't really live up and be an amazing partner. The other person didn't feel like they deserved an amazing partner. If both of those things have now blossomed and changed, we are coming back to the path that we're supposed to be on, the path that leads us to companionship and loving and really having true forward motion. This is a hope, a dream that's never been realized before. So this may not be for people who've met each other yet. And this could be the soulmate you haven't even encountered. This could be, and that's probably what I'll title this, is the soulmate you've missed but you've never met, because this does not have to be a return of someone from your past. Let me just see in regards to that. Is this someone that you know? Is this someone that has already been a part of your story? We have a 10 of coins. 10 of coins with a painting on an easel. This is your Plexus chakra. This is the house of willpower. This is you willing this to be a part of your world, but this is just a painting. We paint things that we've already seen or things that we imagine. So I still don't know if this is someone that already had in your life. Wow, the star card. I feel like this is a soulmate that you haven't met. This is a gift from the universe that is coming in to help you heal from all the brokenheartedness, all the broken energy, all the times that you've hemorrhaged all of this beautiful love and maybe given it and it just got spilled on the floor because you weren't with somebody who was ready for you. I feel like this happened to that person as well. Whoever your person is, it's like the two of you have gone through such similar things and you're setting yourselves free and your energy is like pulling each other into one another's orbit now. But it seems to me like you have not, because she's looking away. She's not seeing the gift that the universe has in store for her. I feel like this is the soulmate story that you haven't been with yet. That's why you were twin flames in separation. You hadn't even collided your energies yet. I like this reading. I'm glad that it's not actually a rehash of the same old, same old. And that would make sense why we saw both of you in a little jail cells that you needed to get out of. It's because both of you had been trapped and stuck, maybe with the wrong people, falling for the wrong people. This is a soulmate you haven't met. Oh my gosh. This is the first time I think I've had this reading. And I'm sorry, but I had to keep diving in to be like, do you know this person? No, not with the star card. The star card is the unexpected gift from the universe. Oh my gosh. Well, I dig this. All right, everybody. Oh, I'm so happy for you. If this is your reading, if you have someone that you are just now free to really call in for yourself and you've sensed it and you've known it and you are on that journey and wondering where they are, it's keep in mind, maybe they needed to get themselves cleared out of a situation just as you did. So, very good energy. I hope everybody is like cleaning out their energy, starting fresh. For me, so today, well, the 30th is my birthday. And I always think about the things that I've learned throughout, like what's the biggest thing that I learned in the last year, or what's the stuff I could carry with me that will help me, um, either the things that I've achieved and the things that I haven't achieved yet but would like to. What's a new goal I want to set, and what have I figured out about myself in the last year? What's my biggest lesson? All of that becomes sometimes really helpful. And although it is my birthday where I'll ask myself those questions, maybe you guys do that too. If so, let me know in the comments, if you guys have an answer to that. Like, what's the thing that you've learned the most about yourself in this last year? Um, and what's the goal that you still want to set for yourself? And what's the thing to release? Um, what are you calling in? It's those are kind of it's great to check once in a while. And I tend to do that in a more serious way each year as I enter the next adventure of my life, the next year of the adventure of my life. So anyway, you guys, if you want to do the check-in with me, feel free. All right. Mwah. Bye.